Welcome back, everyone. In case you missed it, Beyonce and Jay-Z dropped their new collabo, their rumored collabo over the weekend, and humanity is shook. Everything Is Love is the new 10-track album from the duo that was released surprisingly over the weekend on Tidal. Now it's available everywhere, and everyone is talking about it, myself included. When I heard this album came out, I was sitting, I don't know, I think I was at IHOP or IHOB, and someone said Beyonce and Jay-Z have a new album. And I was like, stop it. It's true.
He dropped his burger.
Yes, I dropped my burger. It was phenomenal. But this collabo has long been rumored to be happening, and finally it's here. The first single is called Ape-ish, shot at the Louvre. Is that how you say that? The Louvre?
I don't know.
The Louvre. Yeah. And Jay-Z and Beyonce are one of like 3 people that have been able to shoot a video there. Yeah, it's we won't get to you guys, but first, 5 words or less.
This has me crazy right now.
I love everything about this.
They are a power couple.
Oh. Now she's a rapper.
Yes.
What? I feel like she's always had like maybe not as condensed as this, but she's always had like a free
She's also
flow.
married to one of the greatest rappers
Right,
there are. Like
but
she's got good coaching.
This is like, look, this whole weekend, my whole life was just shook by this because the arrogance that these two exhibit is just, I'm two minds about it. 1, I'm like, damn, you guys are so on point. And 3, it's like, really, now I gotta spend all weekend listening to this masterpiece, which on a scale of 1 to 10, I know the Beehive and all you Jay fans are not gonna be into it, but I didn't think it was that great. Did you guys hear the album?
Get out of here.
I respectfully disagree. I think that it's a really awesome album. I think that we've sort of long awaited them to put out a piece of work that was both of theirs together, because some of our favorite songs by either Jay-Z or Beyonce maybe featured the other. So it sort of satiated many of what the fans have been asking for a while, which is like just put out a whole collaboration album, which you can find on iTunes now under The Carters. Right. I know a lot of people are going cross-eyed looking for Beyonce or Jay-Z. It's just The Carters because they're a family. It's a family affair.
And it sounds like a 90s sitcom.
Yeah, it's The Carters, but I think it's great. I think it's like they've really reached new heights, and I'm so excited to see more of the visuals behind it. I think that comes sort of hand in hand. They put out this amazing music, and then they pair it with some really awesome visuals that you won't get from any other artist working today.
Right. Well, they happened to shoot the video for Ape-ish at the Louvre, and they're one of a handful of people that's been able to actually occupy the whole space uninterrupted. They had a photo shoot a couple years ago at the Louvre, and now they shot the whole video. It was shot by Ricky Size, who also shot her Beyonce video from the eponymous album back in 2013. And yeah, look, fine. I'm here for it. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling the music, but this album has been long rumored to be happening, and people thought that Lemonade was, or well, I guess this collaboration had been in the works, but Lemonade came out first because as a I wouldn't say a consequence, but it was the first of the music they were making together.
Right. And Lemonade is amazing, and you can't really.
Get out, Jason.
What's
a good album?
Jason, what do you like? If not this, then what?
Wait, did you like Jay-Z's last album?
Yeah. Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Brett. If you want to go there, we can go there. We can go there.
I don't want to get into like a music debate with you because you'll win. I know, but watching this, the music was great. I really loved it. I also thought that the music video was so visually amazing. Right. There were a lot of these weird like pan turns, and the colors were at times very vibrant and then at other times just very dark. And I thought that they just did an amazing job of really setting up themselves as works of art. They had these tableaus where it was like behind them are just classical paintings that you think of as high art throughout the ages. And next to it was the same kinds of people that commissioned portraits in 1855 are the Beyonce and Jay-Z that we have now. The kind of people who could take over the Louvre the way they've taken over my life.
Right, and that's that arrogance I'm talking about with these two. Not that I disagree with the arrogance, but it's just mind blowing. I'm sure you guys watching at home will agree that only these two could do that, and it's like
you mad, bro?
No, I'm not mad.
Have they earned it at this point? I think it's fair to say they've earned it.
What do you think?
You know, I haven't heard the album yet. I'm excited to listen to it, but they earned it. Like I said, I listened to Lemonade in the Celebrity Big Brother house. Actually, really well done. Wasn't as much a fan of Jay-Z's most recent album. I gotta be honest. I'm just such a big fan of his early work. I just missed that. So this one, hey, they're a power couple. They're crushing it together. I guess she's forgiven him, and that's what this is like. They're back in it. It's just so weird that, like, as the public, we have some sort of input on their personal lives. Like what they do whatever they want to do, they can keep making music, it's still damn good. So thanks guys for making some great music.
I agree, and what's funny is that, again, this whole trilogy, it's like the Star Wars trilogy, episode 1, 2, and 3. Lemonade was the first one, then you have 4.4, and then you have this. It's founded in infidelity and drama, you know?
Like
that's
we
what
have nothing to do with
the
it.
art. I mean,
I
who
get
are
it.
we to say that like it would have been weird and it wouldn't have felt genuine if she'd come out with an album like, oh, the single ladies, like it would have been like, wait, didn't Jay-Z cheat on you? Like, wait, what is happening here?
All the single ladies having sex with my husband. All the single ladies.
Right, like I think they felt like they needed to address it, and in that catharsis was born this really raw, emotional, honest work, and I think that's why we're sort of drawn to it, because there's this level of honesty that you don't see from so many couples at that echelon. I don't think it's really arrogance, because I think it's absolutely earned, as you were saying, James. I think it's been absolutely warranted, and they have the talent to back it up. When I think arrogance, I think of like a YouTube rapper that's like talking about all the views that they get. I'm like, okay, that's a little arrogant.
Right.
I wouldn't equate that word with Beyonce and Jay-Z, because I think that there's a certain level of talent that they have earned the recognition and distinctions that they have.
Well, and your point on honesty, though, I think that that's incredibly important, and I think that's why it is working for them, because that's what they're going through. And this day and age, you know, I don't think you can have these produced artists that we might have been used to back in the day, maybe in like the 90s, or when it was just different. You can kind of create an artist and like give it to the public. No, we can see too much of your backstory, your life, how you wrote the music.
Right.
And so even what I'm trying to do with my own music, not to make it about me, but we are talking about my single all day. It has to be authentic and organic. You have to speak about what you know, and that's what they're doing. And I think to your point, that's why we are so enthralled by it. Like, oh my God, this is real.
Sure, yeah. I mean, art does imitate life. Just the way they do things, you know. So at their last concert in London, after the concert was over, of course, they put out this huge sign that says "Album out now." Album out now. Sorry, Beyonce's mom, Tina Lawson, had posted an Instagram video about that. But I agree. I think it's cool. I think they have earned that. But what people were misinterpreting Beyonce's Lemonade was as a huge divorce announcement for Jay-Z, but what people didn't know is that they were making music together, and this is just the final conclusion of that genesis of music. He gave an article back, an interview in an article for the New York Times back in December 2017, where he said that they were making music together and that her music was further along, so that's why Lemonade came out first. But this is ultimately what was supposed to have happened. And again, for years, there had been rumblings in the industry of them doing a collabo.
Just imagine him coming out with his album before Lemonade, when everyone's like, how is she responding to this? And he's like, I bought real estate in Dumbo. It's like, I'm not sure that's important at this point. We might want to meet out what she's doing first.
And they took shots at people. They took shots at the Grammys, the NFL, Spotify. I mean, they left no stone unturned debunking rumors about Love Child. So this couple can do that musically, and I'm here for it. Who knows, maybe I'll like the album more. I didn't like Lemonade at first. It's definitely grown on me, but I still stand by, they are a little arrogant. They're a little arrogant, and it titillates me a little bit, but also throws me off, so.
I've definitely seen those like behind the scenes things of Beyonce where she has like all of the videos that have ever been shot about her in like hard drives and cold storage throughout their house.
As she should, though. That's her art.
Yeah,
that's her art.
That's it.
She's gonna go to those hard drives if her house burns down, you know?
There you go.
Gotcha.